Communication is a fundamental human right. Here in Australia, 1.1 million people have a communication or swallowing disorder. The work speech pathologists do helps enable these people to access this right. But that doesn't account for the thousands of stories behind those who choose this profession. So, we ask students, why speech pathology?
I chose to study speech pathology because it's fascinating and I wanted to learn more about how I could provide people across all ages with the basic human right to communicate.
I've always enjoyed health and I really appreciate communication, and I'm also really curious about what this part of the body can do.
The reason why I study speech is because since I was young I'm very fascinated by language and speech.
And in my undergrad I actually majored in linguistics and psychology, and I really wanted to choose a field that combined both of those, and speech pathology was one of those fields.
I feel like throughout my life I've been blessed with so many opportunities and resources to help other people.
Honestly, before I went and actually selected speech pathology as something I might want to study, I had no idea what it was.
I've always been interested in health. I always thought I'd end up in health eventually because I always wanted to work with people and I always wanted to help people.
I first decided to study speech pathology because I saw the disparity between Aboriginal children and non-Aboriginal children in care, and I thought that that was really wrong, and I wanted to improve the quality of their life through their communication.
And when I did my part-time job as an English tutor, I came across this kid who was seeing a speech pathologist, and so the parent of that child shared about her experience with speech pathologist, and I found it really interesting, so I did some research, and yeah, so here I am doing speech pathology.
I have one of my best friends. She was diagnosed with dyslexia, and back then when we were in high school, she spent a lot of time and she needed to put extra effort in finishing her homework.
And I chose speech pathology because my brother needed speech pathology. He had a stutter. And I wanted to choose a career that would make a difference in someone else's life.
I decided to study speech because my sister had a speech impediment when she was younger. She found it hard to pronounce certain words, and so I got an early exposure to it. And I think it really changed the quality of her life.
I have wanted to study speech pathology since I was about 10 years old because my brother has Down syndrome and he went to visit a speech pathologist.
I enjoy studying speech because of the people involved in speech pathology.
I enjoyed meeting different people, getting a lot of experience with not only children but also adults and elderly.
So what I enjoy most about studying speech pathology at university, apart from the people that you meet, is predominantly placement. I think placement is a great way to learn real life skills, meet real people, and put into practice everything that you actually learn in class.
I enjoy quite a lot about it, mainly the aspect of helping people and actually be able to make a change for a better in somebody else's life.
I love the large scope of practice of speech pathology. I think I was really surprised when I first started the degree. I didn't realise how many people that we saw, how many people that we treated.
I feel like our cohort has really come together and we're really like a family by now, reaching third year. From day one, everybody's been really nice and we've really built this nice friendship together where everybody's really supported and our communication is really, really good.
So I must say that studying speech pathology is the best excuse to buy so many toys. I think I've already spent about $200 on toys with these placements.
The things I'm learning is very informative and interesting, especially harder subjects. They push me to be more productive, and I've learned to be more self-efficient and organised.
So communication is the way that we build our life, and what we say is very powerful.
And communication and swallowing are just really important things in everyone's everyday life, and I saw speech pathology as a way of making a real difference.
It's the best feeling to know that you have made a positive impact and are able to empower somebody else, and I think this is the main thing that motivates me.
What we learn from the lectures and tutorials will be something meaningful that we can transfer into teaching others and helping others, which is able to help them
forever.
In studying speech pathology, I get to help people unlock their own potential and make differences in their communities.
Do or what, or maybe even the tiniest thing that will help them could actually change or have a great impact in the quality of life.
Degree, I found my passion in life, which is really to help people find their voice.
I love studying speech pathology because it gives me such an opportunity to help so many people who really need it. And not just in the physical sense, but also their emotional health and their mental health and their self-esteem. It gives you so many opportunities to really improve someone's quality of life.